Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Like I said, I think before, like when spring started, we've been doing a whole lot, even before spring started with all 11 guys with the team setting. So when we started, it was like practice 9 for us. And with Dart, we've become really fast friends. He's a great guy, obviously a great player and competitor. But we help each other out, and I root for him when he's in, and likewise the other way around.
What were your thoughts initially when they brought Jackson in?
I knew they were going to bring someone in just because of the lack of depth and things like that, only with 2 scholarship QBs on roster. But I believe in myself. I really do. I understand the nature of the business and everything like that. But, I go to work every day with the belief that I can, lead this team.
How much communication did you have with the coaching staff when they were obviously going to bring somebody in, whether it was Dylan Gabriel or Jackson, whoever it was, when they were bringing guys to visits? Did you have much communication about that?
Yeah, I did. Even with Levy, when Levy was still here, he was, him and Dylan are obviously really close with him at Oklahoma, and he was trying to get him here at Ole Miss as well. And they always kept me in the loop with, they met with me frequently. And when Weiss got here, I obviously knew the guys who were in the portal and things like that, and they always kept me, in the loop of who was visiting and things like that.
Weiss, just how much difference is there in the system, or is there difference from Levy to him so far?
There's obviously some, different things, but there's a whole lot of similar things with, Kiffin being the offensive mind that he is. He obviously, has his own, niche and his deal and how he wants to play ball. And Weiss is going to keep a lot of the, the same things that we did last year because we were so productive. And what Matt did was really cool. And he thinks me and Jackson can, do the same things.
Having 3 months now to kind of reflect on it, what were your takeaways from the Sugar Bowl?
It was a crazy deal. When you go in, you don't really feel the magnitude of it all. You're just trying to do your assignment and play hard for your teammates. And looking back, you think about how surreal it was. And I think about it every day, kind of beat myself up over it because I think my biggest flaw is a player and a person. I'm the biggest perfectionist and overthinker there is, and it's hard to battle some days. But I wouldn't trade the experience for the world.
So when you say you were overthinking or trying to be perfect, what do you mean by that?
When I'm in the game, I'm playing, and that aspect was, that the perfectionism and overthinking wasn't with the game itself. It's, right now, today how I deal with it, and what if I could have done this, and how the outcome would have changed, and that's the things I kind of battle with daily. But like I said, I believe in myself. I wouldn't change the experience for the world.
Luke had been in the Sugar Bowl. Had you thought about it in your mind that if you didn't play in that game, you would have been able to redshirt and maintain that extra year of eligibility?
Yeah, I had a conversation with Coach Levy. He told me, if Matt goes down, we want you to, go play and go win us a Sugar Bowl. And no, I was totally okay with it. The opportunity of a lifetime to be able to play in that game, and there was no hesitation for me to play in it. A red shirt's cool. I still have it, I guess, but I want to play. I really do because, I go out here and practice with my brothers every day, and they're the most important people to me, and yeah.
From this time last year when you were early enrolled to now, just kind of how have you seen yourself grow as a quarterback?
I think from high school to college, the time that you really put in, obviously at the college level, I think you're forced to grow in every single way. And I think being around Matt and always, following him and looking up to him, he helped me in a lot of ways. And you obviously get better as a player. It naturally happens and things like that.
Kind of branching off that, was there a particular piece of advice, a particular takeaway from that crowd that he's going to pass down to you as you go into this competition here in the spring? Just about
Matt gave me so much. The competitor and player, the teammate, just the workman attitude that he brought every day was so contagious. The things that he's told me, that I always keep between me and him. But I think in life there's truly 2 types of people, and I think Matt really embodied those 2, and those 2 are, I think, in life people really seek to understand, and I think some people are really understood. And I think he really had both of those qualities. When he walked in the room, you know, he was understood. He commanded the room. He commanded the ball on the field. He commanded the team. You know, but he was always wanting to understand more about himself, the game, his teammates, about life itself. And it was truly inspiring.
Can you remind, is there a timetable when you think a decision gets made as to who's going to be the starter? Do you kind of feel like there's going to be finality to it, or do you think it goes on?
I have no clue how that'll work. All I can do is control what I control, and you know I truly love what I do, so I'm just gonna, you know, play ball.
Have you ever been in a quarterback competition before?
I think as you grow up in high school, you know, freshman, 9th grade, 10th grade, I think naturally there's always something there, but other than that, not really.
Luke, I know it's early in spring training, but has anyone developed as your favorite target or developing towards that so far?
Obviously, I'm very thankful to have Mingo back. You know, he's a really special talent. But I think we have a lot of new guys too. We have a lot of new guys and young guys who are developing. And 5 days in, I've been really impressed with, you know, pretty much everybody.
What do you see from Michael Drake so far? I mean, having, you know, a guy like that come in, big presence right there, and just talk about what you've seen him in the tight end position.
Yeah, he's a special player. I think we all know that. The tools, the physical tools that he has, I mean, they don't make a lot like him, and he's really fun to throw the ball to.